Okay, our next one. Should I rent my house instead of selling it?
Ooh, so I have a lot of opinions on this one, and here's why. Can you tell? What? Opinions? Okay, so a couple questions that I would like to ask people right away. Because homes are escalating, people expect the market to continue to escalate at least for the next 4 years. And as home values escalate and interest rates escalate, home affordability is going to go down, which is going to reduce the amount of buyers that are going to be eligible to buy a home. So, in turn, rental market is going to go up. I'm always thinking in the future. I don't live in the past, I live in the future. So from many aspects, yes, if you have the ability to buy a home to live in and keep a home that you've previously owned as a rental property, you should look into it. But before you make the decision, let's talk some real talk. How much do you owe on that mortgage? How much can you get for rent? So if your mortgage payment is currently, say, $1,000 a month, you're also paying, and you're living in it. That means you have homestead tax exemptions, right? Now, when you move out of it and you buy your next home, you're going to lose that tax exemption. So now your property taxes are going to go up probably close to double, give or take. You know, I'm not the assessor. I can't give you exact numbers, but you're going to have to build that cushion in there. Now you're also going to have to think vacancy rate and then turnover rate anytime you have a new tenant. How much money are you going to have to put into the home every time you take one tenant out and put a new tenant in there? Now, factor in all that information in together. Now, the last question I have is, how old is your home, and does it need is it going to start needing replacements? So if your house is 20 years old and you've never replaced the roof, let's talk about roof replacement costs. Let's talk about window replacement and furnace replacements. And then, do you plan on moving out of state? Because if you plan on moving out of state, you might need a property manager. Now, when you can combine all this together in a budget, is it cost effective for you to rent it? Are you going to get enough money in profits to compensate for the losses, potential losses and maintenance and updating that you're going to have to do throughout the rental process? If the answer is yes, and you're still making a really good margin, absolutely hold your properties. Get as many doors as possible as you can in your portfolio. You know, with the ups and downs of real estate, over the past 100 years, real estate's always consecutively increased. I think they say the 100-year average is like 3.6% per year. So it's not going to yield you huge dividends, but
consistent ones.
Consistent, and yeah, it's always good to have dirt. They're not making it anymore.
They're not.
But it's got to be right for you, and it's got to be the right situation, and you have to have the pocketbook to maintain it and keep it going and follow the state and local regulations for rental properties.
So know your market, know your numbers, know your stress level.
Yes, that's
and
huge.
go from there.
That's huge. All right.